guys, welcome back to Tami in the kitchen. Today I'll be making you guys stuffed cabbage. As you guys can see, I had to clear off my whole counter space. This is a long process and also a big one. The first ingredients that you will need will be your bacon, ground beef, 2 cans of diced tomatoes, tomato paste, Parmesan, garlic powder, rice, salt and pepper, and today I'll be using 3 heads of cabbage. First step is I cook the rice. I'm using 1 cup of rice. And I like to cook it inside my rice cooker. Some people prefer the stovetop, whichever one you want. While that's cooking, I'm going to prepare the onions. Just got done dicing up the onion, and it's 1 whole yellow onion. Going to be using 2 pounds of ground beef. Ounces of bacon, 'Add your salt and your pepper. And I'm going to let that cook until it's nice and golden brown, and also for the bacon. Ground beef and onions are done cooking. Now it's time to drain the grease. Once the grease is all drained, you're going to wait until it cools off. And as you can see, the bacon is still cooking. And once the bacon is all done cooking, you lay it onto a paper plate with a paper towel and also get all the grease out and wait for that to cool off. I'm waiting for the bacon and the ground beef and the rice to cool. In the meantime, it's time to do the cabbage. I already dehearted them, but basically how you deheart the cabbage is you take your knife and you go around, and kind of angle it Once you got it all cut, I usually take a fork and I like to pry it out. As you can see, I did it to all 3 of my cabbages, and it makes the leaves fall off easier. All right, and I also have 3 things of boiling water over here, which I'm going to throw each cabbage in. Careful when you do this because it is hot. And then as they're cooking, I like to cook them on one side for about 10 minutes, and then I'll flip them over with a fork. In the meantime, it's time to add the ground beef, the cut up bacon into a big bowl, and my rice. You're going to add your ground beef and onions into the bowl. Your cut up bacon. And your rice. You're going to add some more pepper, more salt, your Parmesan cheese, and your garlic powder. You just want to do a couple dashes, as much as you prefer. Your 2 eggs. 1, 2. You're going to want to mix that around. Once that's well mixed, you're going to add your liquid ingredients into a bowl. Your chicken broth, and I like to use 1.5 cups. Your diced tomatoes. Two cans. And your tomato paste. And I just like to take like a tablespoon and mix it in there. And once the cabbage is done, I also like to take the cabbage water and add about a cup into the liquid. And I'll do that soon, as soon as they're done. Now the cabbage is done boiling and cooling off. I drained it into the sink and also took the cabbage stock, 1 cup, going to add that into the liquid. The cabbage is over here, and the ones that didn't come out or that are not usable for wrapping, as you can see, I align them onto my pan. And then I'm going to tear each leaf off and set it on the counter carefully, because I do tear easily. Once I have a similarly line of cabbage, I take my paper towel and I dry them off. Make sure you're using a clean counter space too. Take the ground beef mixture, put it over here so you guys can see. I like to use my hands. Wrap it into a little ball into your hand. Put it into the cabbage leaf. Take the sides, roll them up, fold them, then roll them up. And set it into your pan. Ground beef, fold, and roll. I'm going to repeatedly do that until I have the whole pan filled. As you guys can see, the cabbage is all rolled. And it made 20 of them. Now I'm going to take my liquid. I'm going to drizzle it on the top. And this helps it from drying out too as you're cooking it. Take your tinfoil. You're going to lay it on top. Cover it. Once it's all covered, I've been preheating the oven on 375. You're going to place it into the oven. Bottom rack. And you're going to cook that for about an hour. It's been about an hour. The stuffed cabbage is done. Time to pull it out. See how it looks. Looks beautiful. If you guys like the way I made my stuffed cabbage, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.